This video provides an overview of Editorial Manager's new submission experience. The new submission experience is developed to offer authors a more enjoyable submission experience through a simplified, modernized, and intuitive user interface design. By clicking on Submit Your Article on the Science Direct Journal homepage, you will be directed to the submission page to start your submission. Click Start a Submission to begin the submission process. Authors will need to log in with their Elsevier account. Please make sure to log in or register for your Elsevier account with the email address that is also associated to the Editorial Manager site of the journal you are submitting to. At this time, you cannot upload a submission in LaTeX format to the new submission experience, but if you generate a PDF from the source files, you can upload that. At revision stage, you will be asked to upload the LaTeX source files. Please select the appropriate article type for your submission. If you are submitting to a special issue, make sure to choose the corresponding special issue article type from the list. The submission process requires mandatory files as specified by the journal, which typically includes the manuscript. A Word file is strongly preferred so that data can be extracted to pre-populate fields in the submission form, saving you time and effort. You need to confirm there are no potential competing interests before proceeding further. Authors can also add optional and supplementary files here if needed. The next step is to confirm the title, abstract, and keywords. The system will extract the relevant metadata from the manuscript if submitted as a Word file. You need to check or add your author details. The system will extract the names of the authors from your submission, if in Word. If any co-authors are missing, you can add them below. Select the institutional details and contributor roles and confirm the corresponding author's details. Add your funder details. If your research received funding, select Yes. Search for and select the funding institution or organization. If applicable, enter the grant or contract number and select the grant recipient from the list of authors. Once you've entered the funding details, select Confirm. If your research was supported by multiple funders, select Add another funder and repeat the process. If your submission did not receive any funding, simply select No and continue to the next step. Confirm your ethical declaration. In this step, authors are required to complete the ethical declaration for their submission. This helps confirm that the study meets the journal's ethical and publishing requirements. First, select the applicable research subject type. You can indicate whether the study involves human research, animal research, or if an ethical declaration is not applicable. Please note that the options and questions may vary over time. In this example, we will select human research, confirm whether the study complies with the relevant laws, regulations, and ethical guidelines. You may also provide the details of the guidelines followed. Next, indicate whether the study was reviewed by an ethics committee. Based on your selection, enter the required committee details and exemption statement. Now specify whether this study is a clinical trial. Select the appropriate response. Next, confirm that written informed consent was obtained from all participants. Also, confirm that participant privacy rights have been protected. Indicate whether the study involved human biological materials. Then specify whether this submission is a case report or case series. If applicable, confirm compliance with CARE guidelines. Once all questions are completed, scroll down to review the generated ethical declaration statements. You must click the Download Statement File button to review the final statements. The content of the Word file will be visible to editors, so please review it carefully. Then click Save and continue to proceed to the next submission step. The statements file will be automatically uploaded and added to the end of the manuscript PDF. If your submission relates to animal research, make sure to respond to all requested ethical questions and provide the required study details displayed on the page. Similarly, if ethical declaration is not applicable to your submission, select that option and complete the requested confirmation details before continuing. Choose your publishing options and confirm if you prefer open access or subscription. Please note that this does not concern your final choice. You will be asked to make a definitive choice only after acceptance of your manuscript. You can use the Oppose Reviewer option to list reviewers you prefer not to review your manuscript. Select Yes, then enter the reviewer's name, email, and reason for opposing. Some journals may also provide the option to suggest reviewers during submission. Please note that the availability of these options is determined by the journal and may vary depending on the article type selected. Respond to all mandatory questions in the Provide Additional Information section. The questions may vary by journal. The next step is to review and submit, during which you need to check the details before submitting. You can view or download the generated PDF of your submission by logging in to Editorial Manager and selecting your file in the Submissions Being Processed folder. You must agree to our Ethics in Publishing by selecting the I have read and accept the Ethics in Publishing policy and I confirm I have mentioned all organizations that have funded this research options. You will receive submission confirmation, details about the next steps, and information on tracking your submission by email. This is how you submit a manuscript through Editorial Manager's new submission experience. Please visit the Journal Article Publishing Support Center should you require further information. Thank you for watching.